You being in this focus spot right now, just tell us a bit about just having that media spotlight and being in unfamiliar territory here where the spotlight is on you and Hennon as the co-feature.
Not really in unfamiliar. I mean, when I fought Urijah, it was similar. There's a lot of media, a lot of this. I still got to make weight, so it's hard. It's hard dealing with the cameras and all the questions, and you got to be here, got to be there, got to do this, got to do that, and still having to go make weight. So it's just you take it and deal with it, and it is what it is. It doesn't bother me any, and I like it.
When you got the word about the June fight being off when he injured his foot, I mean, was there that fear that, man, I'm going to have to fight again? I might have lost this title shot through no fault of my own.
Oh, absolutely. You didn't know what was going to go on. You didn't know the extent of his injuries. Didn't really know when he was coming back or what was going to happen. So the longer he was laid out, the less chance that we were going to fight was. So it was just a hurry up, and I hope you get better, and I hope we can do this.
Do you feel happier co-main eventing a show here in Toronto rather than main eventing in Winnipeg?
Place doesn't really matter. I mean, I'll fight anywhere, obviously. Fighting in Canada is great. I love the people, I love the fans, but I think being a co-headliner with John Jones is bigger, just for the simple fact of all the pay-per-view buys he's going to sell. I have been missing out on some of the media for the previews and the commercials and this and that, but they've still got to watch me on Saturday night. Everybody who buys the pay-per-view has to watch me before they can watch John Jones.
Hennon says it was very tough to find any of your ground skills while he was searching tape and stuff. How do you envision the fight? Should it go to the ground? Because a lot's been made about the power aspect here of yours.
Absolutely. I mean, did you ask him why it's hard to find the ground game? Did you ask him why it's hard to find the ground game?
He just said in searching for tapes is very hard to find, and that was
people have a hard time taking me down. He's going to try and take me down. There's no secret. That's fine. People have tried to take me down before. I faced better wrestlers than him. I think his grappling game is great. He's got a very, very good grappling game, but you don't see a lot of my ground game because I like to keep the feet on the fight, or the fight on the feet, and I stop the takedown and keep it on the feet and do what I want to do. It's my fight. I'm not going to fight your fight.
Now, Eddie, a lot of people talk about how you have a puncher's chance in this fight. Does it offend you that people say that and underestimate your technical skills?
Absolutely not. It's I possess technique, but if the fight's got to be ugly, the fight's got to be ugly. I'll take it. It's.
You don't mind an ugly fight with Bahau?
What's that?
You don't mind an ugly fight with Hennon Bahau?
Absolutely not. If we get down into a slugging match or a pissing match, whatever, all day long, I'll take it.
Are there any commonalities you saw in the Urijah Faber and Michael McDonald fights of common mistakes that they made with Hennon Barao that you immediately clued in on watching those fights? Anything you took away that maybe similar traits?
I think they started backing up. I think they started backing up quite a bit. I'm not much of a backup fighter. I like to push forward. I am a counter puncher, but I counter punch as I'm pushing forward. That being said, I can fight moving backwards. I've done it before. I did it with Pickett, and. I just think keeping that constant pressure and not mentally giving into it.
Hennon seems to have this great level of intimidation because of all of his wins and his impressive wins. Do you feel that there's an intimidation factor, or do you think that once you start pressuring him and making him fight your fight, it'll completely wear off?
There's no man in the world at 135 pounds that's going to intimidate me. 30-0, 31-0, whatever he is, great record, awesome, good for him. It's an amazing win streak. Unfortunately, I'm going to break it. He's going to be 30-1-1 by the time I'm done with him.
My last question, the mustache. How was this decision made to get rid of it here? I mean, that was something of beauty.
It was something of majestic nature, but it's. I had planned on fighting it with it in June. The fight got canceled, and to me that was a saying, hey, you're not supposed to have this mustache, let's get rid of it. So I immediately started thinking about that. I kept it around for a little while and just started feeling off axis in the gym. So I started thinking about it. I kind of talked with my fiance a little bit, and she immediately said, shave it off, get rid of it. And so I did a poll on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and do I keep it or do I shave it? And the men said keep it, the women said shave it, but when it came down to it, it was my friends and family. Right.
Could it come back with the title?
It could come back, but I don't know if it'd come back to stay. It was just the people that were nearest and dearest to me, they all said shave it and let's get back to work. So that's what we did. We shaved it and got back to work and started grinding again. And
I'm just bring it back for November.
You know, it's a possibility. It's you know, I think I was 7 months of growth there. So I mean, 1 month will be all right. You know, 1 month should be okay, but we'll see what happens.
Thanks very much, Eddie.
So,